and get started, we'll do some review first, like we always do. And you've got your strings with wings. So let's review what we've been doing. Let's count it out. Are you ready? 7, 14. Say it. Come on. 21, 28, 35, 42, 48. What comes next?
56.
56. Then what?
63.
63. 70. 77. And 84. Okay, that's all right. Our 12s tables are hard, right? So let's use our strings with wings, and let's show Annie how you can do 2/3 of 21. What is 2/3 of the number 21?
14.
14. Excellent. And what is 3/4 of 28?
21.
21. Good. And 4/5 of 35?
28.
28. Look at her doing. Can you do that, Annie?
Yes.
Okay, what's 5/7 of 49? Would you like a string?
No.
Do you want to show her how to do it?
I can do it in my head.
How? You can't. Let's see. 5/7 of 49. Tell her, Sarah. What is it? 5/7 of 49. 7, 14, 21,
35.
28, 35. Good.
I can do it in my head.
5/7 of 49 is
35.
35. Good. So we can do our fractions using our strings with wings, right? Okay. So that was a quick and easy review. We'll put our strings down for now. And then I know last week we started doing some fractions and some multiplication with fractions. And we talked about doing 2.5 times 10. What is 2.5 times 10? If I have 2 times 10, we have what?
20.
20. And then half of 10 is?
5.
So 20, 20, 20, 20, we say 3 times to hold it in our working memory. And then we add the 5, 25.
25.
2.5 times 10 is?
25.
25. Let's do that again. Let's do 2.5 times 20. So we're going to take the 2 and times it by 20. And we get 2 times 20 is?
40.
40. Half of 20 is?
10.
10. So we've got 40 plus 10.
50.
2.5 times 20 is?
40.
Oh,
50.
50. So say it with me. Go like this. Let's do 2.5
2.5
times 30.
times 30.
And then we take the 2 times 30. And what do we get? 2 times 3 is?
6.
Add your 0.
60.
So 2 times 30 is 60. What is half of 30?
25.
Okay, we're gonna back up. Let's go back to 2.5. Let's write it. 2.5 times, we did 10. And so we did 2 times 10,
20.
20. And what was, we were gonna say 20 3 times 20, 20, 20. And then half of 10 is?
10. 5.
So 2.5 times 10 is?
25.
25. Good. Let's do 2.5 times 20. So then what do we do? Say it.
2 times 20 is 40.
40, 40, 40. We got to hold it in our working memory. And then half of 20 is?
10.
40 plus 10?
50.
50. Let's do it again. Let's do 2.5 times, this time we're going to do 30. Half of 30 is 15. So 2 times 30 equals, so do
60.
60. Good. Hold it in our working memory. 60, 60, 60. Say it. Let me hear it. 60, 60. Good. Half of 30 is 15. So 2.5 times 30 is?
75.
Okay. So let's look at that. Because you know your place value now and you know how to do that in your head. I want us to start doing some of that in our head. So 60 plus 15, well, we know 60 plus 10 is?
70.
Plus 5 more?
75.
Did you need to write that out? No, you didn't, right? Because you can do that definitely in your head. All right, awesome. Good job. So we can do 2.5 times a number by doing it like that. Should we test Annie and give her a hard one? Yeah. Let's do 2.5 times 40. Annie, 2.5 times 40. What do? We do
80.
80. Hold it in our working memory.
80, 80, 80.
80, 80, 80. And then half of 40 is?
20.
So 80 plus 20?
100.
All right. 2.5 times 40 is?
100.
All right. She thinks
That's really
she's so special. Jeez. Should we take it up a notch or make it harder for her? Let's take it up a notch. Let's go 3.5 times 10. All right.
30.
And
Plus 5.
hold it in your working memory.
30, 30, 30.
30, 30, 30. And then we're adding
5.
3.5 times 10 is
35.
Okay, Sarah, you get the next one. 3.5 times 20. You laughing at Annie? 3.5 times 20. So what do we do? 3 times 20 is?
60.
Hold it in your working memory. 60, 60, 60. Half of 20 is?
10.
So 60 plus 10.
70.
So say it all together. 3.5 times 20 is?
70.
70. So this is kind of like that visual tracking we were doing with our place value. Remember when we were counting our place value? We're kind of doing it
What if
with
you do like 25? 25 and a half times
25.5 times what?
20.
Times 25.5 times 20? Okay, aren't you challenging? How about we just stick with 25.5 times 20? Okay. So, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, let's blow it up. What do I say, Sarah? What's 25 made of?
2 5.
2 tens,
Two
right? So it's made up of 2 tens. And how many ones?
5.
All right. So
That's
here, so 20 times 20. 2 times 2 is? Do you see that? 5 times 2.
10.
10.
Yeah, the 0. So we got 20 times 5, or 25 times 20 is 500. And then half of 20 is?
10. So, plus 10.
510.
Oh,
Shall we check it?
okay.
Do you want to check my work? Check my work. Do it on your whiteboard. Check my work.
What am I checking?
25.5 times, what did we do?
20.
20, she wanted to know. 510!
Just told me to.
Check the work. How would you check that? Just out of curiosity, is that how you would do it?
No, you make that into the improper fraction every time you put that.
How about making it into a decimal? What is 25.5 as a decimal? Sarah, do you know?
20.5.
25.5!
Why wouldn't you just do? You could also do.
Because 20 is not in a fraction mode, dude. You want to make
but
numbers.
you just
You
do
want to
that.
make
Where it equals. What now?
No, you did something.
I did.
It's okay. I checked our work. So we were right. 25 and a half times 20 is 510. So Annie, do you see that the process stays the same? Don't make things harder than they have to be, right? Sarah, we're learning how to make math quick and easy because that's what math is all about. It's an easier way to represent things. Quick and fast way to represent things. Do you need your water?
No.
Okay. So let's show Annie how we do our fractions now.
Uh-oh.
But you just watch and learn. Just watch and learn. You don't have to participate. All right. So last week I asked you to make me 1.5. Can you show me how to make 1.5? You can use it on here. Use these. I want you to use these. Show me 1.5. We're going to do visual tracking. So, yep, you can show me 1.5 too. I'll do it too. Show me 1.5. Oh, put it on your board. So I know it's yours, what you're doing. All right. So Sarah, what do you have here?
1.5.
You have 1 whole and
A half.
how do we say a half? 1 of
1.
what? How do
2
we?
equal parts.
1 of 2 equal parts. And we call it 1/2. So you have 1 whole and 1 of 2 equal parts, and we call it 1/2. So right here is 1 and 1/2. Can we change 1 and 1/2 and let's make 1 and 2/3. So we've made 1 and 1/2. I'm going to put it right here. Make 1 and 2/3 now. You might, don't look at Annie's. You do your own. Annie doesn't know what she's doing. She's never done this before.
I
Trust yourself. What color did we use when we were doing thirds? Do you remember?
Green.
We used green? Show me how you make thirds with.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, I got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I always put it on top. There you go. What do you have there, Sarah?
1 and 2/3.
1 and 2/3. Annie, do you see how she did 1 and 2/3?
I got it now.
Okay. Is there another way we can say 1 and 2/3? Yeah.
Yeah.
Change it. Let's say it in, are we going to say it in 6?
Yeah.
All right, let's say it in 6. So you're going to use the green guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to make this, right? So lay the green guys on top, see what you get. Mm-hmm.
Four, 6.
4, 6. So what do you have? Say it properly. How do we say it? 1.
4 of 6 equal parts.
You have 4 of 6 equal parts that you need to make another whole, right? So do you see that, Annie? She's got 1 and 4, 6, which we can simplify by saying 1 and
2/3.
2/3, right? But we can also say 1 and 4, 6. What do we call these? What's the word we used last week?
Equivalent.
I was
Equivalent.
going to say mixed number.
Nope, they are mixed numbers. They are because they're a whole number and a fraction of a number. So, but actually, it's they're equivalent fractions. 1 and 2/3 equals the same thing as 1 and 4, 6. They are represented the same way, right? Mm-hmm. What about? Is there another way to do? Can we do 1 and 1/2 using 6? 6th. So what does it become? 1 and 1/2 is equivalent to So how do we say that, Sarah?
1, I mean,
Yeah.
1 and 3 of 6 equal parts.
You have 1 and 3 of 6 equal parts. So that is equivalent to, what did you say it was equivalent to?
1 and 1/2.
1 and 1/2. Annie, do you see that? Pretty cool, right? All right, so if we were to take away these blacks and I said to you, let's draw 1/2, how would you draw it? Can you draw 1/2 for me? 1 of 2 equal parts. Isn't that how we say it? So where's the 1 of 2 equal parts? Ah, I like what Sarah's doing. Good. So what is this?
1.5.
1 of 2 equal parts. That's right. So you drew 1/2. Can we take 1/2 and take 1/2 of the 1/2? Now she's looking at your paper.
No, because I'm confused.
Okay. What do you call this?
1 of 4 equal parts.
1 of 4 equal parts.
Didn't you
So-
say add 1/2?
No.
Oh.
I said take the half and change that into, or take that half and make another half. out of
Oh,
that.
okay.
So now we have 1 of 4 equal parts, and here we have 1 of 2 equal parts. Is there another way to draw 1/2? Well, that's pretty. My question, I guess, let me rephrase. Can I draw 1/2 using that square? Annie? Can I draw 1/2 using that square? Aha, I can. Can I draw half of that half using the square?
Oh, you meant not actual half. Okay.
And what do I call that piece?
1 of 4 equal parts.
1 of 4 equal parts. Good. Great. So when we're drawing 1/2, it doesn't matter if we're drawing a circle or if we're drawing a square. Can we also draw 1/2 if I was using a rectangle? Good. I guess that's a yes. And how did we split our octagon? Is this an octagon? Pentagon. Wow, sorry. Good. Good. So it doesn't matter the shape. 1/2 is 1 of 2 equal parts, right? It's always 1 of 2 equal parts. So as long as you have 2 equal parts, it can be any shape. Is that right? No. Erase. Okay. So we talked about doing 1.5 times a number. We've talked about drawing the shape. What about when, let's see, did we do like 2.5? We did 2.5 times 8. We did all that. All right, so now this is the last thing I want us to work on, is I want to put this into a word problem. Because I know you had a word problem test and you had a word problem test. Everybody's been having these word problem tests. So I want to give you all a word problem. Are you all ready? Okay, so you are ready. So the word problem is that I made a pan of brownies. Molly ate 1/4 of the pan.
How
A
many-
lot of brownies. Okay.
How many are in the pan?
How much of the pan remains?
Wait, how many did she eat?
She ate 1/4 of the pan. Now, since you both 3/4 of the pan remain, good. Oh, you're gonna need that brownie pan.
Oh no.
Okay, so now Annie wants to take 2/3 to school to share with her friends.
Oh, okay.
So, how many is remaining after 2/3 are taken to school? So you guys just did the math from 2/3 of 3/4. That's pretty cool, right?
Well, 2/3
So-
of 3/4 of, when you use the word of, isn't it multiplication? Which then that's
Okay,
12.
and you got it. You got the answer. Stay focused. Now, what if I said that we wanted to? So you did that. So we've got how much remaining of the brownie?
1/4.
1/4. Is that enough for you, Sarah? Yeah. Okay. So you've got 1/4 of the brownie remaining. Good job. Let's do another word problem. Let's see. I want to use fractions in my word problem, right? Oh, actually, let's go back to that pan. How much of the pan did Annie eat with her friends? So Annie ate, well, did she eat that? She ate 2 of the, so how much did she eat, Sarah?
Oh, 1/2.
1/2. Good. She ate 1 or 2 of 4 equal parts, or another way to say that,
1/2.
1 of 2 equal parts, right? All right, so let's do another word problem. We've got some cereal. Sarah likes to eat cereal. She likes to eat 1/2 a cup. So can you all draw me a representation of 1/2 a cup? However you want to do it. There's no right or wrong. All right. So we've got a cereal box, and the cereal box has 32 cups in it. So the question is, how many servings can I get from that box of cereal if it's got 32 cups in it? So how are you going to draw that? I think I'm just going to do big 32 in the big box, okay? 32 servings. And I want 1 of 2 equal parts. How many of those can I get? So what's another way that we could do 32 divided by
What? I'm 30.
1/2?
Wait, but she said you eat that. Oh, half.
Oh, no, you're not getting it. All right, maybe I didn't say it right. So we've got 32 cups in the box of cereal, right? And I want to divide that into portions of 1/2.
Oh.
I got it.
So can we just ask ourselves an easy question?
Divide
How
by
many
2.
pieces the size of 1/2 can I make if I start with the number 32?
16. Is that not supposed to say that?
No,
Okay.
because that's not right.
What? But if you do what? What? Yes. Watch. No. Look. 16. 16 cups.
What do you do? And you're doing the procedure wrong, and you're not thinking about the problem. If I have 32 cups, aren't I going to have more if I break each one into 2?
But you're simplifying it.
No. Look, No, very good, Sarah. Why do you think we do that?
That's what I did.
Times.
So
So,
it's a time sign. That's just algebra.
all right. Hold on. I've gotten myself confused. Stop. We have 32 cups. Okay? And each cup I want to break into half.
It's 32 times 2.
Yeah.
Why did you say this was right?
I didn't say that was right.
Very good, Sarah.
No, she did multiplying.
This.
She did 32 times 2.
No, she didn't.
Oh. Well, that's what I thought she did. Okay, focus. So, we know that 1/2, so 32, so the problem is 1/2 of 32. How many pieces the size of 1/2 can I make if I start with 32? And we can make how many?
64.
Okay, nope, you can do that in your head. You can do that in your head. What is 32 made of?
Or you can just do 2 times 2 is 4 and then.
Stop. 30, Annie, stop it. 32 is made of 3 tens
3 10.
and 2 ones. So then 2
Oh.
times 3,
6.
so it's 60. Hold it in our working memory.
60.
60. And then 2 times 2,
4.
60 plus 4.
64.
Okay. So isn't that faster than writing out your problem and doing all that math? So often we go to writing the problem out, but we can do it quicker in our head. So let's use our mental math, all right? So the answer is I can make 64 servings of 1/2. Can we try that again? Let's try that again. Let's say that I have, I have 1/2 cup of peanuts, and I have a bag of peanuts that has 64 servings in it. How many servings can I get from my 64 servings if I want 1/2 servings? So do it mental math, Sarah. So 60 times 2. What's 6 times 2?
12.
Add your 0.
120.
Then 4 times 2.
8.
So add 120, 128. Did you get 128, Annie? Okay. So you all are getting what I'm trying to do, right? How many pieces the size of 1/2 can you make? So let's see. Let's see if I can make another one. I'm making a cake, and Annie eats 2/8 of the cake. Everybody got a cake?
And how many did I eat?
2/8.
And 1/4.
Two eighths. So, how much of the cake is remaining? 6/8. What's another way to say 6/8, Sarah?
6 of 8 equal parts.
6 of 8 equal parts. Can I simplify this,
3/4.
Annie?
3/4.
3/4. Do you see that? 3 of 4 equal parts remaining. Okay. So then, yes. So then Sarah is going to come in and she's going to eat 3/8. No, 3. Yeah, 3/8. What are you eating? How much are you gonna eat? Show me. 1, 2. Oh, so wait a minute. You ate 3/6, right? So you came in and you ate 3/6. What's another way to say 3/6?
3 of 6.
3 of 6 equal parts, or
1 of 2 equal parts.
that's right. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's 3 over here and 3 over here.
Mm-hmm.
Fractions. Fun with fractions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you come up with a word problem for me?
No.
Yes, you can. I want you to put me in it or put Molly and you in it.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Make it easy. You can make a loaf of bread.
Okay.
Make a loaf of bread. And how many pieces are you going to break the bread into?
8.
All right, so draw me a loaf of bread. Break it into 8 pieces. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just going to say those are 8 equal pieces of bread you've got there. And then 8 pieces. So what's a way to show me that?
1.
8 over 8, or we call that
1.
1 is another way to say that, right? So Sarah and Molly have baked a loaf of bread, Annie. They've cut the bread into 8 pieces. Sarah's going to eat 1/2 of the loaf of bread. She's going to eat 4 of 8. 4, how do we say it?
4 of 8 equal parts.
4 pieces of 8 equal parts, right? So what do we have left?
4 8.
We have 4/8. What's another way to say that?
4 of 8 equal parts.
Also equals, what's another way? 1/2. These are equivalent fractions, right? Okay. Do you want Annie to come in and eat part of the 1/2?
Sure.
How much is Annie going to eat of your 1 of 2 equal parts?
1.
She's just going to eat 1?
Mm-hmm.
So what's remaining? Three eighths, or good. 3/8 is remaining of the total cake. Good. Okay. I want you guys, we're going to practice making pictures and drawing fractions, and then that will be all we're going to do today. You can